I saw that flag one day when it was like it was winter, and that flag looked colder than ever. Harvard Square means for me the school that I cannot afford and to get the education that I can never pay for. So when I was right here in Harvard Square, I realized that there's so many people around that I can learn these skills. I ran into street performers. Right there was a guy that was just like a juggler. He was like juggling and working with fire, and he was like very funny. And I just love a person who is not afraid to hit the streets and to make their living out of it. Probably because that was one of the fears that I always had, not to be able like to survive. But I realized that just looking at these people, that they weren't ashamed of it, and they were really proud of it, made me realize that I wanted to be one of these people, to take my hands and with my hands to build my future. And that I truly believe that men only have like hands, and what they make with their hands is like what other ordinary men call destiny. I want to be able to give people like a little piece of something that can be created in the front of them, like in 7 or 10 minutes. You know. On this area, I learned how to do spray painting. That was one of probably the major thing that I learned right here. Behind that street is like where I learned to make jewelry. So if in every single square on this country I can find a person who can be inspiring for me to do something that doesn't mess with other people's freedom, I'm all set. These dreams keep like growing right here on the concrete. It's fun, but you can grow dreams on the concrete, and it's where I'm growing my dreams. That's what I got you here, to be part of my dreams, part of the flowers that I want to be able to offer someday to people. My flower has 5 petals, and I want to be able to offer 1 petal to every person that I run into. You know, like this is me. I can offer you a little bit of something. I'm learning how to be a street artist, and I'm learning this in the University of Harvard. Well, outside. Handsome friends and family, the first pieces that are the beginning of my career as a street artist. Yeah, I feel more than happy and privileged to be able to do this, to take my art to the streets, to make of my hands my living, to share what I can do with the community. This is the beginning for me to a big journey. This is the beginning, la carrera del artesano. In 27 months, I want to be able to tell the people, friends and family, the reasons that I'm living. And those reasons are, I'm not free in this country. I lock my door when I got home. I walk on the streets and I'm afraid of the police. I cannot really flow. I cannot really be myself because there's always some sort of fear behind me. So in 27 months, I want to reach my freedom. But I'm telling you, freedom is like to be able to go wherever you want. This is a big jail. I cannot go to New Orleans to see you. I cannot take a plane to go right there. Just that one, that basic one. I have no right here to live with the person that I married 5 years ago, and to be living here legally and working legally. That right that I earned 2,000 times on that line, on that grill, in that oven. I'm not asking for a favor. I don't owe them anything. They owe me so much. And I'm living undefeated.
Did you get the chicken pack and then the tuna con?
It's a present from Derek Jackson. It's the way I feel. I feel like a successful human being in terms of not money or anything, but I always done what I wanted to do. And I did it with a lot of pride, with a lot of respect. I cannot apologize for working my ass off right here, for producing, for sweating, like you can see. I cannot apologize for that. Yes.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
You got it. I want to tell friends and family, I'm leaving because I cannot stand the lies, the feeling of oppression that I have right here. I don't believe this is a free country, and I want to go to, and I don't think Mexico is a free country neither, but that is the thing, that I want to go right there to learn freedom with people and to find the way to fight for that freedom and protect it. So many people that I see around have so much potential, and I feel that if we put together this potential, we can be able to do something. But I need to be right there. I cannot really do that when I'm cooking 14 hours, making pizza in a restaurant, you know. There's very few people that I can reach that way. So I want to get ready to meet more people, to be on the move right here, right there, to visit friends and family in Mexico, to put a show in the place where my mother was born, in Mexico City, where I grew up, or the Estado de Mexico too, and to take a trip to Mexico to visit all those indigenous communities and to share a little bit of who I am and to find also my roots right there. It takes you to be so far away to understand like how much that place means for you, how precious that piece of land is. Yeah, I want to show my country to a lot of people. Hopefully someday I cannot call it a country and I just can call it my tribe. I'll show you my tribe.